Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week. We'll step aside and be right back. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Wentz. Yards to go. He can run for it, and he will. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to in the 6-5.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down at the 41. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Wentz. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he gets it down to the 32.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play. Come on now.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
They'll run with Mack. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Incomplete.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th goal.
1st and goal.
Throwing his Wentz. Deep in the red zone. Seemed like they had their money.
Because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to take a 1st quarter lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's complete to Golden Tate. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tate. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go on second and 12. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
Complete to Cole Kmet. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts 7. Bears nothing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Carson Wentz sacked.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. From the gun, it's Wentz. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Keeps the score. Colts 7. Bears nothing.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They had the interception interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
That's good.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run with Hines. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move.
He was brought
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. The screen pass here to Cohen. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the 5, 2nd and 4. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Colts going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 30 on second down, Wentz flushed out right. He's going to take off. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Santos now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fielded. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. Jameis Winston has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes for Kirk Cousins there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught right side, Tate. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now an option play on 2nd down.
34-yard line.
Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sack back at about the 43-yard line. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested. Down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
That's good concentration right there, and he did a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. And it certainly doesn't hurt that his 6'5" allows him to go up and complete that play.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but it's going to be 2nd down. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead. His first career touchdown pass, and, you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Rodgers on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And he's been busy with it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
To throw is Wentz.
3rd down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Santos.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Rodgers on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. They'll run it. It's Mack. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4. To throw, it's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Zach Pascal. Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. It's looking like the first month of the season is going to be perfect for them. 4-0 now on the horizon. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hines. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. We'll check on his status when we get back. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 23. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now it's Hines. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The 13 yards that time and a 1st. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet, a beast in the out in front. And this one through the uprights and good.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Indian set to take over. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackle made just shy of midfield.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
So many times.
On 1st down. Hines. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Kenny Moore running.
He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.